Now. Alright, right now. Yo, join the party. Oh, what do you think, bruh? Join my party, bruh. Invite everybody from the party. Wow, bruh. Yeah. Alright, bruh. Yeah, you should just tell me when you're done.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Black. 11. Move.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A pass complete here to Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go, D. 65.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
21. 11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Garoppolo on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
Back 80. 21. Protein spill.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Going on the ground with Homer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in. Enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule. Incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Homer. Down and 6 to go.
Why don't you just make a party, bro? Alright then. Yeah. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Looks like you can't smack talk to each other after the game's done, so. Talk trash. We'll see about that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 18. 26.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On the jet sweep, here comes Fuller. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, here's Watson being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. That's caught at the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big-time play there for the Texans. 41 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you look.
Time to regroup. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Watson. Buying time to his left. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point. Okay. And it's now a 7-0 game.
5 plays. That's cute.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They run again on 1st down, Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Whitney merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. Throwing on second and long. Wilson. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This is Lynch on the draw. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Garbage. Come on, Russ, hold your blocks. It's a weak-ass nigga on
the 31.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up second down. Wilson going to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll run this with Homer, and he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run for it with Lynch, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith. Actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, out to his left.
Uh-oh.
And that's complete. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I
thought you said, "Am I okay?" I'm decent,
sort
bro.
of power rankings, we'd put
I'm
Baltimore
out here
number
chilling,
one, certainly
you know?
in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins.
This nigga just got... Oh, my God.
Texans have taken the lead.
They're fucking garbage,
to
more.
regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great
You even
amount
know
of
you got
points,
lucky,
because
man.
typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back.
You even know you
after
got
they'd
lucky,
been
bro.
tied.
And in a big way, that was a
Bum ass though. You got lucky right there. You knew that was a pig. That's why you was quiet for a little bit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown.
Garbage.
This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the
know he got
football
lucky
now,
there.
they have to feel
That's what
great about their opportunity.
With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like the pitcher working his way to a 3-0
God,
count,
nigga
right?
got
You're
lucky.
behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
He got jugs, man.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches.
Because you know you got lucky on that one play, nigga. The fuck?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone.
Nothing to challenge.
As the field judge, it's ruled incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them
Imagine
looking at
getting
3rd and
lucky
10.
and saying that was the end. What?
Again, it's Watson dancing to his left. And
Guess
this
what?
is going to be intercepted. Picked off
Guess
by
what?
Corey Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on because if you were going into the
What are you talking? That first touchdown was that second touchdown wasn't even nothing, bro.
Absolute favorite.
You garbage,
It could be
bro.
anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. But bottom line is, Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when you get it all together, and maybe that would be a wild card, I would guess, because they'd be the fourth team in. But when you put it all together,
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he will at least be able to fall on it himself, but it was fourth down, and the possession changes. Boy, a real scratcher there. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run, hide. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Well, down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So backed up to the 6 now, third and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson, escaping the pressure right. And got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Imagine talking and getting a lucky touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
He's funny.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Funny.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is in for the Seattle
Easy
touchdown.
off the line. Press.
DK Metcalf.
That's a burn.
In the final seconds of the first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The final shot before the break. Watson forced out to his
That's
left.
a pick.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh, my God.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They go play action now. Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 27, Watson flush to his right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 41, Watson flushed out right. Open man, the tight end fails. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. 1st down, a run with Hyde. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, it's Watson, eluding the pressure right. He finds Hopkins complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
19.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back now in Houston, it's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Because I can't hear you.
The 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're
hoping,
those big defensive
your voice is too low.
Debate and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Being chased out left. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's got Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lynch, he's got it on the draw. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 18-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard
unintentional grounding, nigga.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
I don't know what that is.
Right now, here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeout
that was a pick.
in order to get the ball back and try
Kick
and
the
score
ball.
yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
He really sad because of
line
that,
here to
man.
begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense.
He really sad
They
because
had
of
a
that.
great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And another negative play there as they stop him again. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score
You good,
game.
bro?
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Lynch. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
14, find it. The 16. Slam. Kill. Showing it. Alert.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
14, find it.
They'll run again with Lynch. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run, and yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed, and now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown,
Let's go, baby.
they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. It's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, shit. Don't put anybody on the streets now. If I y'all just need it. Because you know I can make a quick play.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably great.
That was a waste of your time. He's already out.
Get to overtime and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They, of course, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on the heels a bit.
See if they do that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
It's a good game, bro.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Oh, I love this play.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around
I love this play. I love this play.
Going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Now. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Watson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. Now what can Wilson do here in the OT? Buying time to his left. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down. Dancing to his left. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down. Throwing on second down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down.
It's a good game, bro.
Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
He'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he is in for the score. And it is
Let's go, baby.
stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
I ain't want to make a video about it.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching